I've been out looking at places for some love, but everywhere I look, it points me back to you. Don't you say we got too crazy? A little mischief makes fun. You told me I was your favorite book. Was it true? Those good old days are worth looking back. There's one thing on my mind. In those times you call me baby.
Hi, I am Jarvis. It is my pleasure to serve you. Using syrup shortly. Please ask for help if the problem persists. Thank you. Hi, I am Jarvis. It is my pleasure to serve you today.